Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video. Guys, we have two more Goblin to cover for our Goblin characters playlist, and also for people getting ready for the talent event. And today we're going to talk about the worst Goblin out there, Old Loor. Why we're going to talk about him is because some people are still going to be playing with him for the talent event, and we kind of want to show, help people to build them and teach people how to play him, because as we're going to show on Wednesday on the live stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time, by the way, guys, we are going to be able to kill talent 7, the stage 7 with Old Loor in the team. It is actually possible. So to be able to showcase that, people need to have these characters ready, and I didn't need to have the character ready for that. So today we're gonna talk about this character. There will be no gameplay in this video, because in this review, because you will not be playing Old Loor in tier 8 raid. You will not be playing Old Loor in arena. You will not be playing Old Loor anywhere except in the legendary event for talent. If you do have Old Loor, as the only place is actually usable, so getting him ready for tier 8 raid gameplay, arena gameplay, was just totally pointless. So we're not going to be doing that, obviously, but we're going to be talking about him and talking about how to play him properly. But before we get into all of that, guys, if you are level 15 or below, if you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code the STARCO to get $10 worth of free stuff. To do so, it's very simple. You go in settings, you use a promo code, and you enter the word the STARCO, STARKO, and boom, you press OK, and you will receive $10 worth of free stuff, which include 500 dragons and 250,000 gold, which as a new player or a low level player will give you a huge boost to help you progress early on in the game. So guys, promo code STARCO. So let's jump in here. By the way, guys, this is not test server. This is actually my own roster, so you're gonna see my own Old Loor, and we're gonna talk about skills and runes and artifact from my own account for us, which is a nice change, I guess. So first we're going to talk about the skills. We have the first skill, the passive, which is aided for nature, deal 30% more critical damage for each living elf in the enemy party. So you can see here, this is only a good skill for the elf event or the talent event, because you're gonna be fighting a lot of elves. So again, that just show how this guy's gonna be exclusively for elf team, which is the legendary event. So obviously me, I have that level 5, which I think is totally fine, 25%, you know, since he's only for a legendary event, and this skills is not like so crucial to have to level 6. That level 5 is totally fine in my opinion. Next we have the passive, the third skill, not passive ability, but third skill here. That is actually where we have it. Preparation, gain a critical chance increase, a potency increase, and a currency increase for 2 turns, and recover 40% of the turn meter. And again, the difference between 40% and 50% turn meter is so minimal that this skill is totally fine at level 5. Then we have the second skill. Sorry about that, guys. Triple strike, tag the enemy 3 times. Each attack deal 140% of physical damage. Daze the target for 2 turns if all 3 attacks hit the target. Now if you get that to level 5, it's 115%. The difference is minimal. Definitely ability at level 5 is just fine here. And then you have the basic ability, yes. Left hook, deal 260% of physical damage to an enemy. A dazed target will receive 340% of physical damage instead. And if you drop that here, you do lose a lot of damage, but sadly this guy damage is so minimal that at level 5 is still totally fine. And honestly, that'll actually be the only skills that's worth getting to level 6 in my personal opinion, just if you build this team for the legendary event. Now, how do we play this character? So this character is pretty simple. Use preparation on cooldown. When you do have a currency increase, you want to use the second skill. so you don't miss your attack and you apply daze on the target, then fill with the basic ability. That's pretty much all you want to play this guy. Never use the second skill if you don't have a currency increase, and that is pretty much the basics. And use the third skill cooldown pretty much. That is how you want to play him. And on the first turn, this ability start with 1 turn cooldown. Wow, my troll just changed my voice there. And this ability is going to be available on the first turn. So first turn, you're going to be using the third skill. Second turn, the second skills, and then you attack the same targets you hit with the second skills. You're going to attack with the first skill to actually get extra damage with the days, you know, increased damage done to target dire days. And that is pretty much how you're going to be playing this guy. You can see me, I kept all the ability at level 5. There's no extra need that. This is going to be a filler character in this team. The other goblins going to be more important, are those 3. For me, General Murdoch, Dr. Frank, and Atom are going to be the key player for this fight. And then I have those 2 guys, which are going to do the job, which is what that really matters for now. And now if we talk about runes, rune setup on this character is pretty simple. It's 2 critical chance, 4 critical damage. The primaries are actually pretty simple too. First primary, you want speed. Second primary, you want either critical damage or critical chance. I do believe that critical chance is better personally, but I did not have a good critical chance to put there. Now I do have one. I could upgrade that and actually switch it. Let's see if we can get speed on it or something. Let's see. There's no speed on this one, so we could definitely swap that. We already get great critical damage from the passive ability, so we don't need that critical damage. So we're gonna switch that there, and boom, a critical damage 180% plus so much critical damage. We're gonna be over 200%. So we want to get more critical chance. That's what's really important. So here, with some potency and some damage is the best. And then the last primary, we want to go with potency, which is the most important. Now when we talk about secondary stats, because secondary stat is very important, the top priority is number 1, you want speed, number 2, you want critical chance, and number 3, you want potency. That is the 3 secondary stats you want to be focusing in as much as possible. Here you can see we have speed, critical chance, we have speed, critical chance, we have potency. Here we have critical chance, potency, and then here we have critical chance and speed. So you can see the pattern, guys. Speed, critical chance, and potency is really important on this character. Now, what will be your target of the amount you want to have? You want to have over 50% critical chance. You want to be higher speed than that if you can, but you know, that's what we got right now. So a little bit more secondary stats on speed will be great, but 160 speed or plus will actually be pretty great on these characters. And potency, you want to get as much potency as you can from this setup, but it is definitely not a priority. The priority is really to get that critical chance and more damage, as we said. Speed number 1, critical chance is number 2, and potency is number 3 in the stats. So that kind of say the pattern you want to build. And then for artifact, the best artifact is this one, at least for green. I don't think you should put a blue or purple artifact on this guy. So a green artifact, you want to go with lenses of productivity, critical chance, HP, which is going to be very important, because get that critical chance up, get that HP up, which is actually very, very useful for survivability. And then here you can see attacking a dazed enemy has a 30% chance to apply stun for 1 turn, which is actually pretty useful with this character. So here we go, guys. This is the full setup for Loor. Again, we're going to be showcasing him gameplay wise when the legendary event comes out on Wednesday. So in 2 days, on the September 16, 2020, we're going to showcase him in the live stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time, guys, if you don't want to miss it on this channel, obviously. So we're going to be showcasing him in the legendary event to see you know, if he can do anything good, actually, if he's going to be able to do some decent damage. So that's pretty much all we're going to talk about this guy. Obviously, this guy is the lowest in the priority in the Goblin, but I had him to 7 stars, which is why I built him for my Goblin event. I was not able to get Golem ready for the Legendary event or Sergeant Pigwall ready for the legendary event, so I went with those 5, and Old Loor was part of that. So that one, that gave us the opportunity to actually showcase him in this playlist series. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for our daily Dragon Champion videos and daily Dragon Champion live stream or every single night 7 p.m. Pacific time. So guys, thank you for watching. You all enjoyed playing Dragon Champion, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.